Morning, folks. Mighty pretty day today. Blue sky, not very cold, and no wind. That wind, boy, that's the worst. I can't handle that very well. So far, it's a good day. I got my trailer loaded up with a little bit of metal stuff to take to the recycle guy. And first thing I need to do this morning is turn the water tanks on for these roping steers. We're supposed to have them coming sometime this afternoon. So down in this hole here, this pipe, is a shutoff valve. And last night when they were barrel racing, they called me up and said they thought there was a broken pipe down here someplace. But this valve is still open. It's a drain valve. I think that's all it was. Okay, there we go. That should hopefully be turned off. Go turn the water on, see if it leaks anywhere. Okay, this gizmo, the lights are on. So that should be turned on. Guess the hoses for the tanks are unattached from last winter. I gotta hook those up quick. And we have water. This thing, it works like a toilet tank in your bathroom. When the water gets full enough, that float shuts it off. Kind of nice, because it used to be, before we put those in, I'd have to come down here every morning and fill up the tanks. And I'd have to stand here and wait till they got full and then shut them off. A lot of times I'd start them, get them filling, and then go do something else, figuring I'd come back in a few minutes. Well, 9 times out of 10, I'd forget, and then I'd have a big lake in the parking lot. Well, same thing with this one. Make sure this one's working too. It doesn't need to be on just yet. We got a little bit of water left in there from last year still. There we go. But it doesn't need to be on just yet. Later in the year, when we have more animals down here, I'll fill that tank up also, but for now it's okay. It's evening now, and decided I'd run up the mountain and see how close we could get to the trail cameras. Last time we got quite a little ways before this. We're up probably another 2 miles from where we had to turn around before. My cameras are on the other side of that knob, and over here the road down this straw right here, it goes down and around, and it's all shade. And then the same with over here, it goes down and around, it's all shade. It's still a foot deep and really icy. So, there's no real point in going up to get them just yet. They're not going anywhere. Man, what a beautiful day. Another few days like this and that snow will be gone, and I can drive to them without having to worry about getting stuck or going off the road and having to walk home or anything like that. It's been a long dry spell, but bush biting season is officially open. Happy dogs.
We need to make a platform for Dottie.
Here comes some more, kids. Here comes some more. Settle down. Hey, hey, settle down.
There you go. Just lost Dottie. You need to make her a little platform right here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Poor Dottie.
Oh, crazy mutts.
Here's one.
The water tank is full and the roping steers are here. So they're going to rope tonight, and when they do that, they don't want the steers on their feed throughout the day. They eat too much and then run. Their stomachs can actually flip over on the inside and it twists their guts off and they'll die. And they're not as fast and speedy and all that stuff either. So I kick them off their hay throughout the day. They'll put them back in this evening so they get something to eat. But yesterday's video with the airplane tracks, there's a bunch of them up here again today. You know, and it's so funny, the people never fail to amaze me. The majority of people on here, they're kind of like me, it seems. They're kind of questioning things and trying to understand it and asking questions. But then there's always a few that say, "You're an idiot, you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about." You don't have to tell me that, I know that. But anyway, you know, the real idiot is the fella that doesn't ask any questions. Just goes on being stupid. If you ask questions and you're trying to find out something, you're trying to understand it. I'm not trying to preach one way or another as far as these airplane tracks or anything else. I'm just curious. The wolves, this YouTube stuff, you know, it's kind of fun, but man, it's frustrating at times. There are so many people. The wolves and stuff, I had several comments that were, you know, why do you want to trap wolves? What do you want to hunt them for? Leave them alone, you're a monster, that kind of thing. And then there was some that were just the opposite, saying that the judge was bought off and all this stuff, which I'd like to think that's not true. I kind of don't think it is, but maybe. I don't know. That judge has ruled in our favor in the past several times. I want to think good things of her, and I don't know. I've never met the gal. Can't say. But anyway, then there's those that got upset when I said I was mostly okay with the rule change. I wish we had got November. I would have liked to have seen it go from November 15th till the end of March. But it is what it is. If that's what they decide, then I'm okay with it, as long as we can still manage our wolves. The you know, the reason for it, the grizzly bears and stuff, I don't agree with that, because we really don't have any grizzly bears. There's a few around, but very, very few. Not enough that there's a problem. But I have personally caught 2 black bears. I know others that have caught that many or more. So there is a little bit of legitimate gripe there. I mean, I'd like to see the trapping season a little earlier, mostly because the ground isn't frozen and I can get around easier and all that stuff. But there is a little bit of truth to what they're saying. Not so much with grizzly bears, but with others. And I don't know, people get upset when I say things like that. They're not willing to look at both sides equally. And, you know, it's funny, too, because they're the same people that are telling me, oh, you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about, you're crazy. They're not smart enough to find the off button. So, anyway, none of it really makes any difference or matters anyway. But, that fence I pulled out not too long ago, a couple weeks ago probably, I misunderstood. It was right here in this section. In fact, it's still laying over there. Gotta tear it apart the rest of the way. But I misunderstood. They want these 2 pieces out too. So I guess I'm not done after all. Well, that didn't take all that long. So, not much today, folks, but thanks for watching anyway, and see you tomorrow. Bye.